What's up, everybody? Rob Cash is back on the set briefly. And before I get started, any mentioning of any digital asset is not financial advice. Please do your own research and do not spend any more money than you can afford. Now, let's get on with it. Now, I'm going to talk to new investors or people who are semi new to the crypto space. All the OGs, you should already know this by now. But for people out there searching about information, on cryptocurrency, you're most likely going to run across Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most accessible crypto asset you can get into. You can get in it from Cash App, Coinbase, Binance US, readily available. So all the avenues to get into Bitcoin is right there for you. However, people are looking for financial opportunity in the short term. And there are a lot of people who don't have money, but they're looking for financial freedom. Okay. Now, a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. And the people that have reaped the rewards of getting into Bitcoin early, it's easy for them to say, listen, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Now, I agree with them so far as the mainstay of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is digital gold at this point. You cannot go wrong with hedging yourself and the wealth you plan on holding for long term and passing down, into Bitcoin. It's a great thing. It's a great asset to get into. However, for those that are broke, because broke lives matter, you're looking for opportunity in the short term where you say, you know what, I only make about $500 every 2 weeks and maybe higher, but you want to seize this opportunity. You can take $20 every 2 weeks and you can put it into Bitcoin, but when will you enjoy the fruits of that labor? You'll be handing that down to your grandchildren or your great-great-grandchildren, depend on, in what point in your life are you getting started. If you're young, you might have an opportunity to really enjoy that. However, some of us have bills now. Some of us want to enjoy life now. We got kids in college, all this type of thing, or you could be in college yourself. And you're saying to yourself, how can I make money in the short term? When I say short term, I'm talking anywhere between 6 months to 5 years. Now, getting into Bitcoin and you're broke, you're not going to see any benefit to that, at least not in the short term where you can say, I'm going to buy a house or a new car. Because if you're putting $20 in every couple of weeks, it's not going to help you. I don't think you should stray away from it. You should invest in Bitcoin. However, there are other digital assets you can get into where you can reap rewards a lot earlier than Bitcoin. And they are in the top 100. It's not some, scandalous piece of crap, ranked almost 5,000, because there are over 4,000, 5,000 cryptocurrencies in the space. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. You're broke, but you want to get into cryptocurrency. You heard about Bitcoin. So you're saying to yourself, man, Bitcoin is over 40 grand. I'm here to tell you that there are other digital assets out there that are below $1, even below a penny, and that are, how can I say it, very high ranked and very prestigious in the place, all right, of cryptocurrency. Now, I'm going to let you know about one. I'm not shilling the project. I'm not trying to lead you to it, but I'm just going to tell you my journey on the video. I got into a project called Pundiex. I got in at 2018, right? But however, let's fast forward. Just 3 months ago, the project, the digital asset that I'm invested in, was only 0.00012 cents. Now, the math on that is, if you would have spent $120, you could have bought 1 million tokens. And within that 3-month period, because we're in a bull cycle, thank God, you would have been able to reap the reward of having that $120 being $2,500 right now, this moment. Now, this doesn't happen all the time. It's just that we happen to be in a bull cycle. However, for those that have been investing in that digital asset when it was that cheap, all this time, putting $20 in, $50 in, $75 in, and they kept doing it consistently, I guarantee you they're sitting well right now if they didn't sell. Now, had you invested in Bitcoin, you definitely would be up right now. But you wouldn't be up to the point where you can say, hey, I want to get a new car. I want to put a down payment on my house. I want to help my son with his tuition. Well, I need to get something in the house fixed. New washing machine. all types of things that can make life easier from your investment. Now, again, I'm not shilling PundiX and I'm not dissing Bitcoin. But what I'm saying, if you're struggling paycheck to paycheck and you're going out here listening to YouTubers thinking that Bitcoin is the only option, it's not. Do your due diligence. There are other guys doing videos out there, like my man CKJ. He's actually pointing people in directions of getting into low cap coins, meaning coins that are not that expensive and has not reached their potential yet, meaning they're not even in the $1 billion range so far as, total market cap. They still have a lot of room to grow, and you have room for profit. All right. And there's another one, VeChain VeThor. Now, it's a 2-token project. I suggest you do your research because I don't want to get deep in the video because it'll be extremely long. However, look up VeChain and the VTHO token, which is called VeChain Thor. It's a half a penny right now. It was also 1/1000th of a penny here last year. It's been consistently moving up. And it's in the top 50 of 5,000 cryptocurrencies. Very credible project indeed. You could invest in that $500. $500 right now will get you 100,000 tokens. 5,000 would get you 1 million. Do you have 5,000? No, I don't think so. Not if you're struggling like me, paycheck to paycheck, but you can put $50 on it every pay period, ride it up, because it's a father token, I'll say. VeChain, which I bought into when it was the same price at a half a penny, has gone all the way up to 6 cents. I invested in that before it became a penny. Now look where it's at. And like I said, it's a very credible project. And I reaped profit from that investment. So you have options outside of Bitcoin. Definitely buy Bitcoin. But what I'm saying, if you want to reap the rewards of your investment in the short term and enjoy some of the fruits of your labor in the short term and in the long term, because can you imagine if you had 1 million PundiX at $120 and it reaches 50 cents? Just think about that. Because if it reaches $1, you'll be sitting on 1 million. 50 cents, $500,000 over the course of maybe 2 years, 3 years, because I've been in the space since 2016. So I just want to share with you, there is opportunity out there, and you can take advantage on the prices of these credible, like I said, credible, projects. And you can look into them and you can judge for yourself. And again, this is just my opinion, but the profits I made is a fact, all right? Just to let you know that. And I'm not rich, I'm still going to work, but I will tell you this, being in the crypto space early has got me into my new house, and my wife loves it. And I love the house too. So yeah, I'm still working, but I've been able to take advantage of my early invested in the cryptocurrency space. And on top of that, taking advantage of credible low cap digital assets. There are plenty more out there. Like I said, check out my man CKJ. Check out his channel. He points people in the direction of a lot of projects like that. And you still have time. It's early. $10, $20, $30 consistently can give you good reward in the short term. I'll be coming back to you guys soon with more info. But right now, I'm going to get back to enjoying my new house. This is Rob Cash, and I'm off the set.